brings you down then?
You said
All right, everyone. Who do we have in here? Can I get some? I don't know. Get some ones in chat for week one. Give me some ones, boys and girls. Give me some
Hello.
ones. Hey there, Chief. What is going on? Can you see my screen all right?
Sure can.
All right. Good. Good. This is week one. Our first matchup of the night is Chechia and Memphis Kings. Lost in the championship game last season to conclude it, and binaries have real people on their team for the first time ever.
Now, is TOK going to join us tonight, or?
I'm not sure if he is, but
Then I will be one of the lead announcers tonight. Congratulations, everyone.
yep, that's fine. So let's see. Okay, he's already pinged. Looks like TLK's pinged the fam in the locker room. So I think we are good to go.
Here, can we put chat on the screen? Uh,
What's that?
can we put like the Twitch chat on stream on the screen?
Uh, not on this setup.
All right.
What is going on? Hold on. Got an issue with the hold on, we might have a roster issue here. Let me fix it. Pulling in a real team for the Kings here. Hold on, we're doing some damage control. Alright, I'm gonna restart the game here quick. I don't know what that's gonna do to the stream. Hopefully not break it. And we are black. Sorry, Rabid. Narwhals are not first here. We're trying to get the Kings going, but their team isn't showing up right. They're too good. Let's try that. I don't want the Nebraska Thunder. But that could be interesting. Yeah, they got too high of a rating. It's like uh, pulling in the wrong um, pulling in the wrong team. I don't know what to do. Have to go into the that looks fine. Man, oh man.
All right, so how we doing? Are we ready to go?
No, the Kings aren't right still. Uh,
Gotcha. Just let me know when they're ready.
hold on. What is this? Oh shoot. That's what. There it is. Okay. Mine. Looks like the Kings have an extra header, so I'm gonna have to do something different with that. So the Kings use automatic instead. So why is it different? We're just gonna do this. Alright, we gotta restart one more time, and then I think we'll be good. Sorry about that, chat. I think we're in luck, though. What? Why that got thrown off. Alright, let's check the king. Alright. I'm so getting fired from TLK for this. Alright. Did I miss him? Kings, binaries. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Alright. There we go. Harold Flower, Rogel Dorn, Tom T-Boat. We got all the fam here in store for you, ladies and gentlemen, in this game. My main play-by-play commentator, are you ready, sir?
I sure am.
All right. Well, we've got again. I gotta rehype it. So, binaries, first time ever in super casual history having real people on their team, and then the Kings looking to avenge their championship loss with the first game of the season. So, who do you have in this one?
I'm looking forward to see how Memphis will come out this week. Playing a brand new Czechia team, revitalized, revamped.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, not just bought the same bodies from last year. I want to see how Memphis will respond to losing last season.
Well, I'm gonna take us to Carolina here, and we're gonna just play in a little overcast. It's gonna be a day game, and just light winds is good for me. Yeah, we were on Hall of Fame setup. Our experts have the Kings with a fairly good chance, but don't count out the binaries. But I will probably take the Kings myself. Big
If
Kings
I had,
fan, big Kings fan, and that's not just because of my multi. So here we are. Let's kick this one off. Hopefully the stream never.
and hot take, I will take the Czechia binaries in an
All right,
upset.
all right. Well, I'm one of the biggest binary stands, so I don't know if you'll be able to outdo me, but you can try. You can try. But um, here we go. Coin toss, the one of the newer features in Access 21, and it looks like it will be the Kings to kick off as we kick off the first game of the Dev League season. Here we go.
Holmes on the return gets out to the 35-yard line, 34-yard line.
All right.
See our good old binaries. Love them. Direct sent to Botterman goes nowhere. Botterman on Botterman.
Now, you're going to see a lot of Botterman on Botterman crime here in this one. Second and long.
Dorn to throw. He's going deep, and he's got Holmes. First down.
There we go. That is a
I don't
big
think they
IRL to IRL. Dayton Holmes, of course, Blow Pop in PBE, or known in PBE, who is streaming playoffs right now. We might raid them later. I'll actually message TLK about that.
Second down and 8. Botterman with a direct handoff, and another Botterman on Botterman. Senseless crime. 3 tackles today already for Botterman.
Dangerous throw there.
And that will bring on the punting unit.
Yeah, they don't quite have the legs like they do in the majors. Yeah, 40, I think you're right. That might be one of the greatest binaries catches in history there.
Greatest kick in Czechia history.
No, well, that long reception they had for like 30-some yards, that might be the longest reception in binaries history. Gonna be a lot of records. Lots of records.
Second down and 4 now for the Memphis Kings. T-Bot on the handoff. You know, I've made a proposition to CLK.
Okay. Shoot.
During Pride Month, we rebrand them to be the non-binaries.
I think I don't know how much work that would be. I wonder if you can do that just cosmetically, or if that would break anything.
The Flower throws, and it is dropped. Good defense by the binary defender.
All right, 3rd and 7. Flower back to pass.
And he's got T-Boat for a...
Nope, he did not
4th
get the
and
lunge.
inches.
Did not get the lunge. Powell was not good enough. Powell, of course, the worst player on the Kings. I'm not sure why they haven't cut him yet, but, you know, I guess everyone needs to eat. All right.
Just running in circles.
40, you got to cut Powell, man. He should have gotten that first down. Honestly, we should make it a rule in the Dev League where everyone has to go for it. I really don't.
Throws, and it is dropped.
But we can't control that, unfortunately. We can only control the 4th down play calling, not whether or not they control the, or whether or not they go for it.
And it is nearly intercepted, but is incomplete. Local Jordan.
This chat
25.
This chat is lit, everyone.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's popping. We got 10 viewers. We got Rabbit in here. We got 4D in here. We got Ugly Ben in here. DK Drew. We got everyone in here, man. Where it's at?
Oh, hold up. Let me.
You gotta pull it up on your phone or something.
Yeah, I gotta put it up on my computer.
Long legs. Get a few on the return. He was a late roster substitution and partially why we started a little bit late. Not gonna point any fingers here at any GMs. And that's a fumble. But the Kings scoop it back up and avoid a huge setback. Or a huge turnover on downs. They do get a huge setback. And T-Boat gets a couple on that one. I'm sorry, Rabbit, that your PB hopes died. If it makes any consolation, you're one of my favorite PB streamers. So I
As
always
hold it.
And that's gonna be declined to bring up the 4th down.
Let's see how far this punt goes.
That's a good one.
Huh? What do you know? Bottom end on the return, and he gets crushed.
Swallowed up immediately. What's up? He was a jazz man. You like jazz? There used to be Barry B. Benson in the minors, but I believe he's called up to the Vipers now. And that is the end of the first quarter. 0-0. All knotted up. Good thing intentional groundings turned off because that was nowhere. Going nowhere. I'm also here for the Frastazzle show. I'm here for the Frastazzle show every time I stream.
I believe Frastazzle's on Narwhals, however.
Yep, he is. He is. So I'm going to have to curb my enthusiasm. As that will bring up a 4th and 1 and a punt, and that is not getting returned for some reason.
Down to the 25-yard line.
All right. Looked like he might have had a couple yards in the return, but maybe didn't find the ball. Not really sure what happened there, and it'll be the Kings who get a big run on 1st down. T-Boat makes a man miss.
Indeed, he does.
That's about a 17-yard, 18-yard gain there for the Kings, one of their best offensive plays of the night.
Well, hi, GM 2021. I wonder.
I think that is CJ. The Frost Giants GM, I believe.
Yes. Wow.
And the Heat GM.
As Botterman brings it out.
Well,
good throw.
That was a very nicely executed pass play, and 1st down, fresh set down to the Kings to see if they can get to scoring.
Tebow gains a couple.
Debo kind of been the main weapon for the Kings there, about 47 all-purpose yards.
Drops back. He throws, and it is caught by Boderman.
All right, third and manageable.
We got
yards
13
to
in
go. See if they give it to Tebow. They do.
Ooh, and he
got
gets the
first. Very nice. I'm sure if you're the Kings GM, you love to see that nice methodical conversion there, and if you're the Binaries GM, you're pulling your hair out. Why can't you stop these guys? You're down to the 2-minute warning.
2nd down and 8 with your score tied at 0. A flag. I assume it'll be a hold. Tebow.
That's an offsides, actually. It came out too quick, and it looked like Tebow had the first down but retreated. So it'll be 3rd and 1. It looked like he would have had the first down there.
Two wide receiver to look here for the Memphis Kings.
Our passes. Oh. I don't know. I think they're close enough to attempt a field goal.
But will it be good?
Well, we'll see. Anything could happen. It's only light winds. The kick is up.
And it is high winds, dude.
And it is wide left. High winds, dude, indubitably. 1st and 10, Binaries make a stand.
And then overthrow the receiver. Dorn 1 for 7.
He had that big 33-yard pass and has been struggling, but there's his 2nd completion of the night.
That'll put him near the 50-yard mark.
Yeah, 40. I don't know if we need to nerf anything in Dev League. I think we need to anti-nerf. I think we need to juice things in Dev League. Because this is going to be the way it's going to be until people get them updates going.
1 minute 30 left, 0-0 affair. And overthrown again.
Yeah, not a good throw. Dorn. Dorn is his name. Been shaky this game. Doral.
Hands it off to Boderman, and Boderman gets a yard of that. And so the Binaries will come on to punt.
Well, despite the disappointing missed field goal by the Kings, it was good to get the ball back, get that punt, and now they have a long field to work with again, though. That is a drop. Bad drop. You gotta get those. You gotta get those catches, especially when you can score before the half.
A very, very polite conversation going on in our chat.
Ooh. I like politeness. As Kevin Choate, a.k.a. Michael Dion, getting his sack. Very nicely done. That is the Silver Eagles GM, Kevin Choate, getting his first sack in the Dev League.
And so Memphis on to punt. A good leg battle today.
It could very well be a 3-0 game, battle of the legs indeed. Could be a 6-0 game. Dorn back to pass, and that's a first down, I believe. It is. The Binaries preserving some clock here. They call a timeout. They do not have any left, though.
Dorn drops back, launches it, and incomplete.
Well covered by the Kings there. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Dorn to throw. He's got someone. He's got Holmes.
It's Holmes. It's Dayton Holmes. He had the big catch on the opening drive and gets a first down. He's got 2 catches on the night, I believe. No more, no less.
Dorn to throw, and he's got
Ooh, little bump in there. I don't know about that. A little bit of a no call, maybe. All right.
I'm used to Saints fan. As Dorn drops back, throws, and it is nearly picked off, but caught by Boderman.
All right, 1st and 10. Let's see if they're going to try to... Oh, they're going to run one more play. Clock is ticking.
Oh, Ugly Ben, thank you for the Czechia non-binaries logo.
All right, and Holmes, they're not going to... They can't stop the clock, though, and that is going to do it for the first half. Wow.
Did not have wasted that timeout.
All right, hold on. I'm going to make a Make it a little bit bigger here. Right? Nope. I'm gonna make
You're
just a.
good from what I'm seeing on the Twitch. No,
I'm gonna make it a
yeah,
touch bigger. All right, there we go. Just
there
do
you
that.
go.
I didn't know how it's set up. I didn't set it up.
You're all right.
All right. Here we go. Third half. No, third quarter. Not third half. That's not possible.
The Bill, y'all, on the return, first one of the day, and it gets out to the 37-yard line.
Good return by Labillion, the speedy Labillion.
Tebow, this is. Oof. Whereas GFSA was scoring 88 points, SCFSL, Tom Tebow gains a couple yards.
Yeah, he's been the main source of offense for the Kings here. But they might need to open it up. They might need to pass it a little bit more.
Tebow gains the first down. He makes you eat those words.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Damn it, pal. Why don't you fumble on the goal line or something like you did last year or whatever you do? Anyway, Tebow gets a couple there on that first down carry. Yeah, 14 carries, 57 yards. That's a little over 3 yards per carry.
And throw incomplete, dropped.
Or rather 4 yards per carry. And yeah, that's a costly drop. Drops and turnovers, man.
They're down, up the flower. We'll drop back, throw, and that too is dropped.
That was an easy first down pickup there. Harold Flower did a nice job finding the guy in the soft spot of the zone, and it just couldn't reel it in.
Botterman with a boomer.
I agree, 4D. These guys should just go for it every time. I think they're a bunch of cowards. I think their GMs are cowards. I think their coaches are cowards. That's what I'm saying.
Says the Corsairs GM who went winless.
All right, Botterman, big pickup, 19 yards, 20 yards.
0-0 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, we can't adjust the fourth down aggressiveness of 4D, but we can adjust the types of plays called on fourth down. But I don't think we can just make it so we can always go for it on fourth and down. Or fourth down, not fourth and down. But
up back, he's got Botterman for 2 yards. I agree, Rabbit Sponge. They are a lol bunch of cowards.
Well, let's see what happens here as the binaries throw it deep.
Tipped and incomplete.
Well, the good news is that the Hammerheads can still win this. So,
Knights fleeced. 100 minutes ago.
Knights fleeced, indeed. That is
good punt.
Gonna be I guess a down ball inside the 20. Nice punt by the binaries, giving the Kings a long field to work with.
Tebow gets it for about a good 5-yard gain. Second down and 5. Now, who would you give an offensive MVP to today?
Well, we might need to see the next game, but it's probably unfortunately got to be Tebow. He's been the most consistent. Now you could say Dayton Holmes for the binaries has done very well, but if Tebow keeps running the ball like that, and he could be the one who scores the only touchdown in this game too. But he's already got 95, 94 all-purpose yards, so that's pretty solid.
And he throws it to no one. The nearest receiver was about good 5 yards away.
He was under some severe pressure there, but I was surprised he got it off, to be honest.
As Tebow gets a good 4 yards, it is now 3rd down and 7.
All right, big third down conversion. Here we go. Play action.
Throw caught by Botterman.
The first completion by the Kings in what seems like a lifetime.
Wait, that wasn't their first today?
No, I think they had other completions.
Handoff to Botterman, the fullback, and he gains a solid 5.
That'll do it. It is 0-0, and you get the feeling the last team to have possession of the ball is going to win this one. It is very sudden death feeling.
Tebow, and that extra push forward.
Wow, he got the lunge. Maybe a bit of a nice spot by the refs, but first and 10, fresh set of downs for the Kings is Flower.
Really packed. Boderman. Oh.
Very nice throw under duress to find the fullback in the flat. Fresh set of downs for the Kings.
They're driving. Estivo. Ooh, good move, and he gains 4.
Yeah, it was kind of interfered with from his lead blocker, but does pick up positive yardage, and they're in field goal range.
But T-Boat says he wants that first
And
touchdown.
he gets the first down. And Tebow
First-
closing in on 100 yards rushing. Good game from him.
Flower drops back to throw.
And he
It is
gets
caught.
to Labillion. The first touchdown of the Dev League. Muriel Labillion, the Providence Crabs GM, actually, in PBE, gets the touchdown catch. And that is going to give them the lead 7-0. They also make good on the extra point, which could be a deal breaker as well if the binaries march down the field and score. So now it is the binaries' job to pick up the ball. Holmes can't finally reels it in. Oh.
Good bit of time left for the binaries. Let's see if they can manage to get the ball down the field and score a touchdown.
We will see
As a
that.
handoff to Otterman, who gains a good 2 yards.
Well, they're going to need to pick it up a little bit. They've got 3 timeouts and they've got some time, but kind of need to start taking some chances, I think.
Dorn to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted! Larry David with potentially a game-sealing interception. Wow. Big unit Babs with the pick.
Handoff to T. Bottom sack for loss. Flower drops back to throw. Risky. And Labillion breaks the tackle. Buck gets out of bounds. 3rd down and 3. Stopping some time on the clock.
Yeah, not really what you want to do, but, I mean, not the worst thing either.
Hand off to T-Boat. T-Boat picks up the first down.
Ooh, that
time is short here for Czechia.
That could be game icing.
T-Boat stopped after a short gain. 2-minute warning. 2nd and 7. Your score. Memphis 7. Czechia nothing.
And this is it. Well, before I said that T-Boat was maybe my player.
Incomplete. That could have been the icing on the cake.
I don't know if T-Boat moves the play of the game or if Harold Flower does for that touchdown pass. I mean, that's really the biggest difference in this game. But there's an interception. Michael Dion, a.k.a. Kevin Choate, the Silver Eagles co-GM.
That may give some life to the binaries. Throws, and it is incomplete. 2nd down not coming.
Oh, hey, Enoch. Aren't you watching PBE? Aren't you like the PBE guy?
Dorn drops back to throw. He's looking deep.
There's a flag.
There's a penalty against the defense.
All right, offsides, fresh opportunity. That would be nice. Don't make me ban you. I am the Dev League commish.
Dorn. A short dump off, which is a good one. 3rd and 1. Stops the.
All right. Critical 3rd down for the binaries. Dorn back to pass. Gets it out quick.
Incomplete. 4th and 1. What will the Czechia binaries do?
Well, this is the ball game right here if the binaries don't convert. And they just
don't.
They had the matchup.
But he overthrew him.
That was a poor throw, poor execution there. The play was drawn up nicely, honestly.
Czechia calls a timeout. That's their first, I believe.
The binaries did the classic 4 verts play with a short route underneath, wide open.
Up for a couple yards. That might be a turning point. 3rd and 12.
We shall see. They're well out of field goal range.
T-Boat. And that's the last timeout. Last Czechia timeout. Let's see if they can make the field goal.
They're attempting it. Okay, I didn't think they... And
no good.
no, and that's going to set up the
Binary.
Binaries with pretty
Hell,
good
hell,
field
hell.
position.
A minute 7, no timeouts. 70 yards between them and
Oh, it's a fumble!
fumble. Picked up
The Kings
by
pick it up!
Waterman.
And that is going to be ball game. The Chechnya Binaries fumble it with a minute 3 left. The Kings can just kneel the ball and run out the clock.
A hard-fought game today by the Czechia Binaries, but unfortunately the Memphis Kings will come home with the victory. Or stay home with the victory. I don't know.
Well, the Kings will not fall to the Binaries. Kings win their first game of the season. Binaries have yet to win a game in their entire existence, but maybe that'll change later this season. Very well done by both teams, indeed. A lot of back and forth, turnovers, sacks. You really like to see what some of these young players can develop and grow into.
And I believe if we're doing a 4-team playoff, this might be a matchup.
It could be a playoff preview for all we know, but the teams will definitely evolve as time goes on through the season.
And your offensive player of the game is running back Tim Tebow, and defensive player of the game, Larry DeAvid. As your score, Kings 7, Binaries 0.
All right, let's get this next game rolling. Started a little late, so let's not dawdle. How's the stream looking at home, folks? It looks pretty good on my end, I guess, but I'm a little biased.
Yeah, you're looking good here. I can see you through my
I haven't
handy.
dropped any frames or anything like that. I had some graphics cards issues earlier, but I think I got that resolved. So looking pretty good, I think. Now, let's
Railroad Narwhals.
Yes. So
The Arcuary Narwhals.
yes, the other Iceland team.
I have the best Iceland team.
Well, we might have to preview a little Iceland on Iceland action, huh? No, I think somebody would get throttled, and it'd be someone.
The Narwhals.
All right, here we go. Narwhals do not have a QB, or at least one on the depth chart, so I'm liking the Rail Raiders in this one. Rail Raiders are the defending champs, so they're going to be my pick in this game.
Due to an issue with Dolphin, that's why they probably don't have a quarterback, because of the Dolphin situation.
Yeah. So,
literally just hand it off to Zane Cluxton Frastazzle and see what happens.
I mean, he'll Frastazzle on your face, man. It's just what he does. So, but the Rail Raiders have a 66% chance, so the Narwhals definitely have a better chance against the Rail Raiders than the Binaries did against the Kings last one. Let's see. We are in Mississippi, so let's just like pick a Mississippi-like stadium. I don't know.
Right.
Cincinnati.
Try something. I was gonna say.
What's that?
I was gonna say maybe Dallas.
Okay, we can do Dallas. That's fine.
All right.
It's gonna be night, and wind won't matter. And I guess it doesn't really matter that much for playing. I think it's a dome. Maybe it's a canvas thing. I'm not sure. All right, and I think we are all good to go. So, we saw our expert picks. Who do you got, Mr. Frosty's GM?
Since I don't know what's going on with the Narwhals quarterback, I'm gonna have to take the Rail Raiders on this one. And what about you, Mr. Dustillation?
Yeah,
Lions Flash DB.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna go with Rail Raiders personally. I think their QB Max Ayer's been in the biz, been doing it a while, so I think he's gonna lead them to victory. But we'll see if the game plans come back to haunt anyone, or if the game plans aren't set up right. That's definitely a big factor now. It's not just about who's the best on paper anymore. So here we go.
The last game of the night. So sad, you know. We should, do something about it, maybe. I don't know.
What you want to do? Hold hands or what?
What? Why is that your first? Anyway.
Hey man, it's Dev League. It's Wild West. Anything happens.
As Botterman kicks off the Narwhals. Dokabasi on the return. Gets out to about the 33-yard line. Pretty good starting position for the defending SCFSL D champions.
All right, and we'll see if they defend that championship with error dropping back to pass right away.
Now back and it's caught by Hardwood.
All right.
Just bursting onto the scene here early on for the Mississippi Rail Raiders. Air drops back. He's got Botterman. Oh, Botterman making people miss.
Butch Hardwood. Okay. Butch Hardwood, the running back. That's who that is. All right. I'm not sure who the user is, but
Toss it to Hardwood.
Get a
Hardwood.
good feeling about them. Oh man, did we ping the locker rooms?
No, I'm sure okay did.
Did he? Oh no.
Hardwood gets first down and then some to outside the 10-yard line. Hands it off to Hardwood, who barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Botterman with TFL.
Hold on, I'm just pinging the fams here.
All right, I'll take over for a bit. Air hands it off to Hardwood, fumbles, but picked up by Botterman.
The Narwhals had not been informed, but Rabbit is here, so, I feel good about it. Impressive drive by the Rail Raiders here.
Got Botterman, but the flag.
And
it'll be on the offense. Let's see what they decide to do. Decline it. Going for a goal. Or 4th and 6. As they line up for the field goal.
All right. Kick is up.
And good. So your score with 2:24 left to go. Your score, Rail Raiders 3, Narwhals nothing.
First field goal we've seen. We've seen some field goal attempts, but not very good ones. So that was a pretty nice kick, actually, even though it was a chip shot. And we'll see what the Narwhals can do on offense here as we have our boy Zane for Stazzle Cluxton.
But he hands off to the fullback who does a little power walk to the line of scrimmage.
Not powerful enough. No gain on that one.
Botterman drops back. He's got a ground throw.
That was catchable. Very catchable. Could not hit the cross route. 3rd and 10. Tough drop.
Botterman play action. Tosses it to Botterman, who gets a yard. And now Botterman will come on to punt.
Yeah, Narwhal's not as filled in of a roster here. But that could definitely change as the season goes on and waiver claims come in. So
now the
Rail Raiders.
Rail Raiders. Yes, no, Rail Raiders take over. As Frost gets the TFL.
Rabbit, I think you did have a QB, but there's a little mishap as Dokabasi. Huge touchdown catch.
Rail Raiders.
Yeah, you did have a QB, and then the Frosties needed one, I believe, is how it kind of went down.
So we drafted him with the first overall pick, and then he went inactive.
But I wouldn't be surprised. QB is a pretty popular position, so as waivers come through, I wouldn't be surprised if the Narwhals pick up a QB in the midst of the season. I thought they got one, honestly. I can't remember the waiver claims for Dev Leagues. That is going to be a false start on the Narwhals, pushing them back 5. Stazzle is swallowed up. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 15 for the Narwhals. Play action. As for Stazzle out of the backfield, and picks up about 11.
3rd down and 4 as that ends the first quarter. And your score, Mississippi 10, Narwhals 0.
All right. 3rd and 4 could be a big third down pickup here for the Narwhals. Get some momentum on their side. They dump it off to Verstazel, and he does not have the punch to get the first down.
4th down and 2.
Rail Raiders looking very, very strong right now. And Max Error and company will take over at the 25-yard line.
4th down, Rail Raiders. Error drops back to throw. Error goes deep, and Arrow's got Carlos, the send down from the Frost Giants.
All right, Max Error with a couple of big passes here, making an early case for MVP, maybe even Devley Player of the Week.
Bottom tackle for loss. Yeah. Air hands it off to Hardwood. Hardwood dukes the defender, gets the first down.
Nice run by Butch Hardwood.
Yes.
Ayers got some time and can't make good on that. 2nd and 10.
Hardwood tosses it. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he loses a yard. 3rd and 11. Air hands off to Hardwood, but Hardwood gets nothing, and it's now 4th down and 10.
Well, that was a good defensive stand by the Narwhals. Maybe the stop they need to get some momentum on their side. Achilles met immediately after grabbing that punt.
Now, let me see. I think I must take my leave right now. I may return.
All right, well, yeah, there's not much time left on the night. Probably only another 15 minutes, so...
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just take my leave. Thank you for all for having me tonight.
All right, sounds good.
And I hope to commentate on next week's Major League games.
Yep, games tomorrow. Yeah, TLK, I messaged Toasty earlier, and I didn't hear anything back from him, and I just used what was on the player list for depth chart. But yeah, I could have swore I thought they picked up a quarterback, but I didn't get a depth chart. I messaged Toasty this afternoon. Unless he posted something somewhere. And that is a Zane Verstazel touchdown. The binaries, or no, not binaries. The Narwhals score in the first game of the season for them, 10-7. Nice touchdown, Zane Verstazel Cluxon. Sorry, I was looking at something up and I was like, oh, it's just me now. So you just got me. Sorry, it's just like a normal Dev League game now. So 10-7, Narwhals answer back, and Doak Kabasi, who had that long touchdown catch earlier on the return here, gets about to the 40. So it'll be Rail Raiders' chance to respond. An error with an errant throw. Overthrows his man, doing his best Skylar Strobel impression. And 2nd and 10, Rail Raiders. Error's got a man, and that's C-Ty. I don't know who that is, honestly. That's a new kid. Chris Ty. All right. Way to go, Chris Ty. Nice catch. Good route. 1st and 10, Rail Raiders. They throw it again to Carlos. He's had a catch earlier. Gets the Rail Raiders another first down on this drive. Air is really slinging it, but that cannot get reeled in. Not sure who that was, if that was Carlos or if that was um, Dokabasi. I don't think it was Carlos. But Air back to pass on 2nd and 10. He's got a man. That's Butch Hardwood. Leads him a little too far out of bounds, so can't turn up the field. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. Air back to pass. Throws it really quick, and that's intercepted. I don't know what he saw there, but it was double covered, and he's definitely doing a Skylar Strobel impression. That is an interception, not when the Rail Raiders needed it. 10-7. Narwhals back on offense as Frastazel drops it out of the backfield. That's a brutal drop. He had some space too. Pretty, we talked about QB for the Narwhals. Pretty good night for the Bottomus Botterman. I think Body McBotterson would have done a little bit better, but you never know. You never know. And that is a huge pickup on 2nd and 10. Narwhals sticking to the pass. They throw it to the out route. Gets a couple. They call a timeout. Only 6 seconds left in the half, so we'll see if they can chuck it deep. Otterman back to pass. He's got some time. He's got a man deep, and it is dropped. All right. 10-7 at the end of the half, and I believe it is the Rail Raiders to kick. So, Narwhals, despite not scoring near the end of the half and had a little bit of something going, they will get the ball back to start the second half. And here we go, Vasquez to return it. Gets to about the 34-yard line, and the Narwhals will look to build off of their first half momentum. Botterman back to pass. He's got a man. It's another Botterman, and they're across the 50 at the Rail Raiders' 47-yard line. See if they give it to their playmaker, Frastazel. They do. And Frastazel picks up about 2 or 3. 2nd and 8. Some good all-purpose yards for Frastazel. Nearly 60 yards over 7 touches. Nothing doing on that run, though, by Zane, and that will bring up 3rd and 8, a very critical 3rd down for the Narwhals to convert. If you're Rail Raiders, you definitely want to hold the ground, hold your line, whatever you want to say, stay in your ground, I don't know, something like that. Some cliche. But the Rail Raiders defense does hold 4th and 5, and that will force the Narwhals to punt. Through the back of the end zone, the punt goes. And the Rail Raiders take over at the 20. Hardwood swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. That is Frost on the tackle for loss. Nice job getting in the backfield, Calvin Frost. Error drops back to pass on 2nd and 10. And he's got Hardwood out of the backfield. That's another big catch out of the backfield. My Butch Hardwood, Max Error loving it. Up a little bit of a running back battle. Frastazel was one of the best running backs in the Dev League last year, and Hardwood showing that he belongs. So, after that 4-yard pickup by Hardwood, it's now 2nd and 6. Error. Hands it off to Hardwood again. He has the lane, but cannot hit the hole hard enough. Oh, it is a first down. Okay. I did. All right. I didn't think he got it, but I guess he got it. So, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rail Raiders. Error's got Gaines on the out route. Gaines is a new name as well. I'm not familiar with that, but that is Chris Gaines, the wide receiver 3, getting some action here. Error with a really good game aside from that interception at the end of the half. Easily could have made it a 2-possession game, but threw that pick in the end zone near the end of the first half, and now the Rail Raiders looking to make amends for that, as Hardwood does not pick up the first down. 4th and 2. Here we go. Narwhals, a nice job on defense to lock it down, and they will get the ball back at their own 20-yard line with just 30 seconds left in the quarter. Oh, Chief J. Ligg, thank you for the follow, sir. Welcome to the fam. If you haven't joined, type it out in the chat. I'll tell you how you can join the league. You always need players. Narwhals, 3rd and 6. And we'll see how they try to convert this. They hand it off to Verstazel. He's got some room, and he's got the first down. Big pickup by Zane Verstazel-Cluxon. And that is going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Let's get some 4s in the chat for the 4th quarter. I want to see some 4s, boys and girls. This is a close one. 3-point game. Narwhals driving. Definitely what football is all about. As Luke Rogers, I believe is the name, gets it on the out route. 2nd and 5. With some time, there is a flag on the play. We'll see if it's holding. It is holding, so that'll bring up 2nd and 15. Thank you, Rabbit. You're the man. You know what? Here, I can do it too. I'll build up my own chat hype. It's like I'm streaming in real life. Not that this isn't real. You know what I mean. Anyway, so Verstazel gets back most of that holding penalty yardage. 3rd and 6 here for the Narwhals. Big 3rd down coming up. And Verstazel making dudes miss. Oh, he almost had it all the way. And they're going to decline that offsides. Huge. And look at our boy Zane Verstazel-Cluxon jumping up for joy. Otterman back to pass. He's got a lot of time and finds Verstazel out of the backfield. Verstazel been all over this one. He could be the offensive MVP of this game. Look at that. 115 all-purpose yards and a touchdown to boot. Otterman back to pass. Zane again out of the backfield, and that is going to get him inside the 20. They are within field goal range here as we are approaching the 3-minute mark to go in the 4th quarter. He just gets it off, and he gets it to his playmaker, Vasquez, who gets a first down. I can't believe he got that ball away. The defense was zoning in on Bonnerman, and he just willed that in. Verstazel almost had the edge, but gets a pickup of 3. Could have been a lot more easily, as the Rail Raiders need to make a stand here. Otterman back to pass. He slings it, and it's dropped. I think that was Vasquez. He had a touchdown with ease, but it is dropped in the end zone. So that'll bring up 3rd and 7. Rail Raiders with a big break. We'll see if they can get a big stop. Wide open Bonnerman. That's a touchdown. Narwhals take the lead. A little shuffle. Let's see if they can make it a 4-point game. The kick is up, and it is good. Narwhals up over the defending champion Rail Raiders, 14-10, led by Zane Verstazel-Cluxon, and of course their bottomless Botterman QB coming in clutch when he needs to. But we'll see if Max Ayer and Dokabasi and Butch Hardwood and all these Rail Raiders playmakers can respond back. They've got all their timeouts. They've got the 2-minute warning. Definitely far from out of it. As Butch Hardwood makes a man miss. He's down the sideline. He could be gone, and he's going to step out of bounds. All right. It's a big completion. Exactly what you need if you're a Rail Raiders fan. They are way far from being out of this one. I didn't know what I was going to say there. Just work with me here. So, 2-minute warning after that incompletion out of the back of the end zone. It is 2nd and 10 now for the Rail Raiders. Air drops back, and that is dropped. I think it was pretty well covered, though, by the Narwhals, and we are at 3rd and 10 here. Rail Raiders need to convert. They want to keep their game chances alive, and they do. Carlos gets them inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Huge catch by Carlos. Max Ayer just throwing it without any regards for anything, and that's a fullback dive. They don't get the spot, though. I thought that was in. But that's all right. They're burning clock. They're doing what they got to do. Narwhals in a heavy formation, but it's not going to matter as Butch Hardwood scores. Takes the lead back from the Narwhals. And the point after is no good, so that is going to make it only a 2-point game. In Hardwood we trust, indeed. D Weeks 1999. Indeed, Butch Hardwood's been all over this one, and one of the main reasons why the Rail Raiders are in the lead as Vasquez gets it out to about the 40. The Narwhals do have all their timeouts. Rail Raiders need to make some stops here, see if they get in the hands of their playmaker for Stazzle. Otterman drops back to pass. He's slinging it, and he's got another Botterman. That is down to the 41-yard line. Clock is still running inside the 1-minute mark, though. Let's see if they're content with a field goal, if they want to get a touchdown. Botterman has some time. Gets it out to Luke Rogers there, and that's a pickup of 3. Clock's still rolling. Eventually, they got to start thinking about calling some timeouts here. They are under 30 seconds now, as that's a dangerous throw. Stops the clock, but brings up a 3rd and 7, so only a couple more downs to work with. It is very likely 4-down territory here for the Narwhals. Otterman back to pass. He's throwing it. Oh my gosh, a sea of dark blue jerseys. I'm not sure what he saw there. And this could be the ball game here. 4th and 7. Narwhals looking to pass. Gets the out route, and that is swallowed up by the Rail Raiders. They hold on 4th down. There is only 18 seconds left, so the Narwhals can call all 3 of their timeouts. But I'm not sure it's going to matter, and it especially won't matter after that 1st down pickup by Hardwood, who's icing the game here. That is going to be very, very, very almost indefinite, or almost without a doubt likely a Rail Raiders win as they kneel it here. Great game by both teams. I genuinely thought the Narwhals were going to come out on top, and they very well could have. What a great game down to the wire. This one went 16-14. Awesome fun back and forth. Rail Raiders are going to come out victorious, though. Max Ayer, despite the interception, leads the way, and the game has the MVP as Hardwood, who had a touchdown and 49 rushing yards, and he also had, I think, 30-some or so receiving yards, so great game from Hardwood tonight. Great game from Stazzle, both running backs showing out. So, I think with that, we're going to call it here tonight with the first week of Dev League action. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did, and I think we are going to go raid our friends in the PBE world. So stick around and watch some PBE postseason action here. Thank you all for tuning in so much. I will be back on Thursday streaming week 2. All right, raid. Let's go.
Will get. Alderson will lead off for Death Valley with a single there past the 3rd baseman. And Chris Jacob will follow it up with another single in the gap, and the runner will advance to 3rd. So runners on the corners for DVS, no out. And that was hit to the 2nd baseman, and he didn't even think about it. He just sent it right to 1st. Didn't even look at the double play. So runner at 2nd, 1 out. Tex Walker easily caught by the center fielder for the 2nd out, and then strikes out. And that'll end the inning. So just the double for DVS as well. Top of the 4th. Tie game. And Io Torrent will draw a walk. Geronimo hits one deep to the center fielder, but that'll be caught. And wow, Io Torrent advanced to 2nd base there. He was moving as Hafner grounds out to the shortstop for the 2nd out, and Wolf will fly out to the center fielder. So a little bit of threat, but no run for New Orleans, and the game stays tied. New pitcher for New Orleans as Pleasance comes in and strikes out Trevor Duncan, who's still over. Matthew Edwards comes up, also over, and he strikes out as well. So Rodicus Scott